It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
A very big Game 5 is upon us here in round one of the NBA playoffs. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Joining me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets as they'll be playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder in their house, Chesapeake Energy Arena. Checking out Oklahoma City, they were unable to grab one on the road in Game 4, but back on their home court, we'll see if what they need is a little home cooking. Been a hard-fought series to this point, but you know, with Game 5 on their home floor, they've got to take control. Shaq, let's get you to weigh in first.
If they lose tonight, they're facing the elimination on road in Game 6. Now, as the series progresses, Ernie, the margin for error has got to be smaller and smaller. They really need to concentrate, especially tonight.
Jet?
Well, I'm not.
Downtown Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, enjoying extensive new development and rejuvenation. Again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. It's all tied, and we're in a crucial Game 5 of this first-round Western Conference matchup. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. It's Houston facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Look at Oklahoma City. With the series tied 2 games apiece, a chance here to retake the series lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
No secret here, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series the vast majority of the time. So they want to take care of business here and avoid a do-or-die Game 6 in hostile territory.
I really don't like their chances if they can't win this game, but I don't see that happening, Greg. I mean, in an atmosphere like this with these fans behind them, I think they'll grab control of this series.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Beasley out there with Howard. And it's Chalmers in at the 1 spot. Now here's Howard. Howard draws the double. Dishes it to Harden. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Westbrook kicks to Freak. Ibaka with a screen on Harden. To the middle. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Freak passes to Durant. For 3. 4 on the clock. And that one's good. Durant's got 5 now.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
On defense, Oklahoma City. They come off the loss on Friday.
And I feel they were the superior team, but they didn't take advantage of their opportunities and just could not close that game out.
And, you know, in the last few seconds of a close game, you can forget about who's the favorite, who's the underdog. That's all meaningless stuff. You know, late in the game that's close, it's anybody's ball game.
And it's Freak missing.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Stolen by Westbrook. Freak kicks to Durant. And that one's on target from the wing. Durant's got 7 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Chalmers dishes to Harden. It's good from about 19 feet. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Rockets just a moment ago. I asked him what he said to his guys in the locker room, and he said, I told them the only way we can lose is if we beat ourselves. There's no way that if we play our game, there will be any other result. Certainly a lot of confidence in that pep talk, gentlemen.
And thanks for that story, Doris. They grabbed their own miss. And stolen by Freak. It's Durant on the wing. Ariza covering. There's a screen by Cantor. The feed to Westbrook. No good on the 3. Rockets trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And Chalmers kicks to Ariza. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Thunder have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams comes in for Cantor. And it's Richardson in for Freak. The Rockets also changing it up. Capella's checked in. And it's Booker. Thunder trailing by 3. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Rockets. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Then there's Howard. And it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Capella in at the power forward position. And Durant, here we go. 5 on the clock. There's Freak. Oklahoma City, the rebound. Westbrook passes to Freak. And stolen by Ariza. Harden against Westbrook. Feeds it to Ariza. He kicks to Beverly. Screen by Howard. Beverly dishes to Howard. Jacks up a 3. And it's Beverly missing. Thunder shooting around 41% on the night. Fires from the line. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Houston leading by 3. He dishes it to Harden. Shot to stop the drought. And he hits the jump shot. Harden's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Rockets. Westbrook kicks to Freak. Back to Westbrook. To the paint. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Here is the list of players you do not want to send to the charity stripe. The regular season's best free throws. Kevin Durant, number 1. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Here's Beasley. And too long on the shot.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Howard against Ibaka. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Freak. And stolen by Howard. Passes to Chalmers. Here's Harden. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time. Chalmers has got 3 assists in the game. Enes Kanter's checked in for Thunder trailing by 3. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Cantor sets the pick for Freak. Tipped away and stolen by Chalmers. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Chalmers. Harden's got the lead up to 5 now for Houston. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He finished with 22 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. This game might have acted as a coming out party for him in the NBA, a truly dominating performance. Let's see, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
Here's Beasley. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And Chalmers kicks to Harden. Baseline try. Shot is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Here's Freak. The Rockets pull it in.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And Ariza with the stuff.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Harden draws the double. Howard kicks to Chalmers. Beasley with the screen on Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chalmers. And it's Freak with the rebound. Beasley with the steal. Howard, that's good. Howard's got his first points of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Harden. Here's Freak. Harden with the defensive effort.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Ariza passes to Harden. It's up a 3. Ariza no up.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Freak. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Chalmers kicks to Harden. Cantor against Beasley. Here's Ariza. That doesn't go either for Ariza. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Here's Freak. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. And so we wrap up the first half.
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
How about the opening half of basketball he played? I mean, so much riding on this game, and he came out with a sense of urgency to start.
And that's part of his greatness. I mean, in big games, he always performs, lays it out. He loves the games where everybody's watching, and you can see why. This is a big-time performer here.
Inside, you've got Ibaka and Cantor. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. 4 on the clock. It's Harden with the drive, and it's blocked. Now here's Durant. 7 points in the game. He had a nice open look right there. And it's 9 points for Freak. Rockets leading by 4. Harden kicks to Beasley. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Here's Chalmers. Finish off the break. And it's a 9-point Houston lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. That's good. Durant's got 9.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Beasley, the pass to Harden. Howard setting the pick for Ariza. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Thunder trailing by 10. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And that one's good. Freak.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Ariza against Durant. Ariza kicks to Chalmers. And another 3 for Houston.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. First one falls for him. And Cantor drops them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Beasley with the screen on Westbrook. Chalmers dishes to Beasley. It's Harden with the drive, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Freak. Durant just inside the line. Here's Cantor. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Left side Westbrook. It's Freak, top of the key. Ibaka, the pass to Freak. Outside for Durant. A three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got 12.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And Chalmers kicks to Howard. Shoots off the screen, and that one hits back iron.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And it's Beasley in the corner. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Johnson. Freak comes in for Richardson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. And then for Houston, Howard comes in for Trevor Booker, and it's James Harden in for Cannon. Taking a look at the Rockets, Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Then there's Beasley, then there's Howard. And it's Capella in at the 4.
And he came off that screen, and he just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 10. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Westbrook dishes to Freak. He feeds it to Cantor. Here's Freak. And he uses the glass on the layup.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And Beverly kicks to Harden. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Capella. And it's Chalmers in for Patrick Beverly.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Houston leading by 9. Here's Chalmers, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
You know, Kevin, it doesn't matter that he's one of the slower guys on the floor, especially when he gets that wide lane to the rim.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
That was a strong pick, ammonia strong by Ibaka.
Houston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Beasley, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's Cantor. Howard with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Durant sends it back. And they'll keep possession.
What a performance from Harden here. He has 17 points and 2 steals.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
Thunder trailing by 14. Pass to Durant. Shot on the wing. Connects. The jumper drops. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach was giving to his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
And thank you for that, Doris. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Harden kicks to Beasley. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
There's the dish to Freak. Ibaka right side. Pass to Freak. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Take a look at the game for Freak. He has 14 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Boy, a perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Here's Harden. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. .146 left here in the fourth quarter. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Good. Howard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Pocket 6. Now the pass to Ibaka. Beasley with the steal. Here's Chalmers. High post, Howard. He's against Cantor. Harden, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second.
So we see Houston taking the W.
Yes, gentlemen.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, James Harden.
Without his leadership and his spectacular play tonight, they wouldn't be holding the lead in this series. The bottom line is they are now in the driver's seat.
And that will wrap up this round 1 broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to Game 6 here in Round 1. An exhilarating night of the NBA playoffs coming right up here on 2K Sports. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaq. I'm Ernie Johnson as we get ready for the tip. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. Taking a look at the Rockets, a big-time win in Game 5. They controlled that game and made it look easy, but they can't get complacent here tonight. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people. The barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way. I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie. I mean, his teammates are trusting him more, giving him opportunities, trusting that the fact that he can score, and their success as a unit is also increased because of their trust in him.
You know who Freak reminds me of?
Who's that?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
And that wraps it up here. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next time.
Starting at small forward, standing 6'8", number 1, Trevor Ariza.
Rocket fans, packed in the arena here in Houston, Texas. We've already got quite a series on our hands, folks, and this is only the first round. Game 6 in the West. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at the Rockets, with their hometown fans cheering them on, they'll look to close out this series and complete the upset.
Wow. And the fans will play a role tonight, guys. You can tell that already. I mean, they're determined to help this team close it out. They're treating this game like it's a Game 7, like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, and even though it's technically not a do-or-die situation, they got to treat it that way. Because if you go on the road for Game 7, that is not the inviting scenario you want. So very tough to win a deciding game under those circumstances on the road.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Inside, you got Ibaka and Cannon. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Cantor with a screen on Harden. Here's Freak. Excellent D from Howard.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Here's Ariza. No good with the triple.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Here's Freak following the score by Houston. To the inside. Here's Cantor. Here's Freak. Second chance shot. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Chalmers with it. Howard setting the pick for Chalmers. The 10-footer. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And so here is Oklahoma City, trailing by 2. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
Harden gets the bucket.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Feeds it to Ibaka. Back to Westbrook. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Howard tries in. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. He said, make no mistake, I consider this a must-win game for us. We need to close out this series here at home, or we'll put ourselves in a tough position. Winning a deciding game on the road will be no piece of cake. The rest of the series should be interesting, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And here now the Thunder, following the score by Houston. A wide open look here for Ibaka. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Harden dishes to Beasley. Over in the corner, Chalmers. Floats one up, and there's the call on Howard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have.
Here's Freak. Taking a look at the Thunder. Freak in at point guard. Steven Adams is out there with Johnson. Then it's Payne, and it's Durant in at the small forward. And Beverly kicks to Cannon, and it's blocked by Adams. Durant against Beverly. Durant, the pass to Freak. Lets it go with the three, and he gets the bucket. Freak's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Thunder. Now Beverly. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Pass to Booker. Back to Beverly. Booker in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Beasley kicks to Cannon. And he connects with the jumper. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Now here's Freak. He's guarded close. Durant with a wide open look. It's rebounded by Houston.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Cannon. Thunder shooting well, 50% from the floor. Freak dishes to Durant. Pass to Freak, trying his luck deep. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now here's Beverly. Tries to save it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. While we can, let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see the NBA's best shooters from the foul line. Kevin Durant, number 1. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Freak. He's got 8. Down low. He'll go to the strike for 2. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And the Thunder making a change here. Cantor's checked in.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Stolen by Durant. And now Durant running the floor. Gallup. Whoa!
Woo. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Help build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Here's Beasley. Kicks to Booker. And some nice passing there by Houston. Screened by Howard. Cannon from long range. Payne grabs the boards.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And a wide open look for Freak. And Cantor throws it down.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets made some nice plays. He picked up 16 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. It was a complete outing for him, one that he hopes to be replicated here. Guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
Here is Chalmers after Enes Kanter's basket. Here's Howard. Shot clock at 5. No good, unable to end this run. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Durant with it. He's picked up by Ariza. And yes, sir, that one drops. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Screen by Howard. Cannon can't hit.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
Now here's Freak. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Cantor's shot is off.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Ariza kicks to Howard. They set the pick. Back to Ariza. Fires the three. Can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Chalmers. Following the miss by Freak to the wing on the left. Here's Cannon. He's covered by Cantor. Here's Howard. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Payne passes to Freak. There's 48 seconds left here in the second.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
And the layup falls. Freak's got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Now, here's Chalmers. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Cannon gets it to go.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
The Thunder leading by 10. Durant kicks to Freak. Rebounded by Capella.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
That cuts the lead to single digits. Cannon's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
And the first half is now in the books. Thunder lead by 7. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, what has allowed you to build this lead and get some separation here?
Well, we just been playing hard. Those guys are tough to guard.
And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. One guy getting it done is Isaiah Cannon.
Hey, how about that first half? He's already
every night.
Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter for Houston right now. Durant, that's good.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Westbrook against Chalmers. Howard with his screen on Westbrook. Chalmers dishes to Howard. It's Ariza on the wing. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Freak's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there for him.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one is on Beasley.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Keep it moving.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Houston.
Keep running. Keep running.
And he makes both free throws. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Beasley outside. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the 3-ball. Harden's got 9.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Westbrook kicks to Freak. Pulls it from the elbow. That one off the back iron and out. It's trailed by 8. Ariza passes to Beasley. He feeds it to Beverly. Howard against Durant. Here's Harden. Excellent defense there from Freak.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Dishes to Freak. Just 4 to shoot. Ibaka outside. The Thunder with another miss. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Beverly with the ball. Westbrook picks him up from 17 feet out. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Ariza.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they need.
Now here's Freak. 12 points for him. Step back shot. The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 9.
You know, a good job by the defender of not getting fooled by the step back, but he still got the shot to fall.
Houston making some changes. Capella's checked in, and it's Booker in for Michael B. Rockets trail by 10. Taking a look at the Thunder. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Freak, and it's Cantor in at the center position. Now here's Moore. And here's Beverly. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. And Cantor pulls it down.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
That's good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Capella, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now here's Freak. Harden missing his last shot. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Rockets. Chalmers comes in for Patrick Beverly. It's Harden with the drive. The lead now cut to single digits. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just good passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Westbrook. But from Ibaka, the jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Advice for the team over that last break. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Chalmers dishes to Ariza. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time. Chalmers has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Westbrook kicks to Freak. There's a screen by Kanter. There's a screen. Freak passes to Durant. Kanter with a screen on Ariza. Durant dishes to Freak. Clock at 4. The 3 kept alive. And there's the feed to Ibaka. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
That doesn't go either for Ariza. Oklahoma City leading by 10.
And I can tell you, with this win coming in Game 6, things are looking very bright indeed for Oklahoma City.
2 great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display for Durant. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Now, Freak. James Harden missing on the 3. Freak kicks to Kanter. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, are you kidding me?
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
So no problem for Oklahoma City.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Freak.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Clutch, 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 Ernie. In a must-win game like this when you're on the road, you got to have a guy that can come through or you do not have a chance. He was the answer for them when it counted. Big-time game.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more
everybody here can easily understand.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. What a battle this series has round one. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder, checking out Oklahoma City. They won Game 6 in a rout, tying the series, but now the final test as they try to close out the series here in Game 7. Well, being the higher seed and at home in this Game 7, are they going to be feeling even more pressure, Shaq, given the expectation for taking the series?
They will certainly have more pressure on them to win, Ernie. I think if things are close late, they will definitely feel that pressure. They keep them to keep it.
Well, the crowd will help build momentum in the game, but, you know, this is exactly why you
The Western Conference playoffs roll on. We're already down to the wire in the first round, an exciting Game 7. 2K Sports proud to bring you this one. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing Oklahoma City. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, it all comes down to this. A well-fought series so far, but only one team will walk away victorious.
And this is the payoff for the work you put in during the regular season, getting to play this deciding game in your own building. And these fans, I'm telling you, are ready to carry them.
Man, and how fortunate are we to be a part of something like this? I mean, come on, this is playoff drama at its highest level. The way these two teams have battled, it just felt all along like this series was destined to go the distance.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Howard is out there with Beasley. And it's Chalmers in at the one spot. Here's Freak. James Harden picking up that last basket. Freak kicks to Adams. And that one's good.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Thunder on D. They're feeling confident after Tuesday's big win.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried it.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Rebounded by Howard. And here are the Rockets. Harden dishes to Chalmers. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. The offensive rebound. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Chalmers passes to Harden. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you props.
And Adams with the slam.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Rockets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And that misses. That would have put him up. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The pass to Freak. He dishes it to Adams. Beasley with the steal. And Chalmers kicks to Harden. It's stolen by Ibaka. Outside Durant. Pass to Freak. From deep. Shot is no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Riza dishes to Chalmers. Harden outside. Plenty of space. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. And it's 8 points for James Harden. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Freak kicks to Ibaka. Here's Freak. To the middle. Out to Ibaka. Wide open look. Good on the jump shot. Ibaka's got his first basket of the night.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Chalmers pass to Harden. Screen by Howard. Ariza has the open look. Buries it from three-point range.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Rockets trail. And here is Chalmers. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Beasley dishes to Harden. And there's the foul. It goes on series. And here are the Rockets now. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Cannon out there at Patrick Beverley. Then there's Howard. Then there's Beasley. And it's Capella in at the four-man position. And that one is good by Beasley.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets had a huge game. He ended with 17 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. It was a gritty game from him as he forced a Game 7 with his performance. It all comes down to Game 7, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
You know, let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
6 to shoot. Here's Payne. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Houston in the lead. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
And it's Beverley missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And a wide open look for Freak. Nailed from three-point land. Freak's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Beverley with the ball. In the corner, Cannon with it. No good on the triple. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Beverley. Fires from deep. Another miss by Houston. Outside Durant. From deep. And it's Freak missing.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Houston shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And the technical free throw is good. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Houston. Chalmers comes in for Patrick Beverley. Now, here's Chalmers. He's tightly guarded. Clock at 6. Here's Cannon. Misses off the left iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Rockets trail by 4. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Chalmers has got his first bucket of the night. Here's Johnson. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Beasley. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. The dish to Chalmers. Back to Beasley. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Cannon from long range. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Payne kicks to Freak. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Chalmers best to Booker.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line.
And that does it for...
All right, no pep talk necessary. This is game 7. That's all that needs.
And welcome back to this game 7 as we get ready to get back into the action. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And everything magnified in a game of this magnitude. The microscope clearly on their go-to guy, and he came up huge in that first half.
That's what he's known for. Does not shy away from the marquee. His ability to raise his game according to the situation is what separates him.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Freak, and it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Ariza kicks to Harden. Screen by Howard. Here's Ariza. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Ariza's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Rockets. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Durant dishes to Freak. In the corner, Ibaka with it. Again, Ibaka missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Beasley sets a screen for Harden. Feeds it to Howard. Ariza outside. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Howard. And here's Chalmers for 3. Houston gets it back. Here's Beasley. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And Chalmers kicks to Beasley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Beasley's got his second bucket.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
And it's time for an injury report.
Right now, he said it looks like a severely sprained ankle. Something every...
Look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Harden inside the three-point line. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. On different look for Oklahoma City. McGarry's checked in for Ibaka. Johnson comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And a change for the Rockets. Cannony's checked in for Mario Chalmers. Payne passes to Freak. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Payne dishes to Freak. The feed to Payne. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot from the arc. And that one's good. McGarry's got 7.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Cantor checked in for Oklahoma City. Richardson comes in. Rockets trail by 16. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Beasley out there with Harden. Then there's Chalmers. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Capella in at the 5. Oklahoma City's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Durant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
A lot of times when they needed some easy points in this game, they've been able to get to the foul line and get them.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Up high, they stuff the alley-oop.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Chalmers' shot is no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And that one's good. 3.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And Ibaka slams it in.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good. Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
Here's Freak. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Freak's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
A good look from Harden. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Durant kicks to Westbrook. He feeds it to Freak. That 3 off the mark.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
It's Harden with the drive.
Take a look at what Harden's been doing. 12 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points.
Rockets trail by 20. Harden outside, inside. Capella with the bucket.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
The Thunder have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Here's Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Houston with a big group substitution here. Howard's checked in for Capella. Beasley comes in for E'Twaun Moore. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Isaiah Cannon. And it's Chalmers in for Patrick Beverley. Inside, here's Howard, and he dunks it down.
I tell you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
They set the screen. And Ibaka kicks to Adams. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Thunder.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Kevin Durant. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Harden, no good.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Second shot opportunity, and Freak with the layup. And the Thunder lead by 20.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
20 seconds left in the game. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Ibaka with the screen on Harden. Freak dishes to Ibaka. Lock at 6. Shoots a fader. Off on that one. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. Thrilling fashion, guys, taking round 1 in what certainly will go down. Guys, it's one of the most competitive series this year.
And you always love a game 7. And no disappointment here. And these guys are ready and excited for round 2. Maybe a bit.
Did it, Freak, just like you said you would. Congrats.
I appreciate that, man. It means a lot coming from you.
Good luck moving forward. You got a real tough team here.
We'll be ready for them, though.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game. And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining Round 1 series. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We look forward to seeing you for Round 2 right around the corner.